This is going to be a plea to a withheld for costs.
It's 24 CF 153, State of Florida versus Jefferson Lawson. Mr. Lawson, will you please raise your right hand to be sworn? Swear the testimony you give before this court's the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
You want to enter a no contest plea to possession of a controlled substance, is that right? A third-degree felony, Mr. Williams?
That's correct, Judge, and possession of paraphernalia, first-degree misdemeanor.
And that's what you want to do, Mr. Lawson? Did you read and sign this plea and sentencing agreement form? Do you aware of the rights you're waiving by entering this plea?
Do you understand that you have the
Yeah.
right to go to trial and, okay.
Has anyone forced you or threatened you to enter this plea? Are you under the influence of any medication or drugs that prevent you from knowing what you're doing here today? Are you happy with the work Mr. Williams done for you on your case? Court finds the plea is freely and voluntarily entered. Court accepts it. Adjudication withheld on both cases, both counts, and you are sentenced to pay court costs, standard court costs on both cases, give you 180 days to do it before it goes to
It's one case, so it'd be the 615 court costs.
615
Cover both.
court costs, give you 180 days to pay it. Thank you.
That's it. Judge, the next is Kimberly Hannah.
Get them all done before lunch.
That's police paraphernalia, so there won't be a score sheet. State's going to dismiss count 1 and 2.
Are you Miss Hannah? Would you please raise your right hand and be sworn? You swear the testimony you give before this court is the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
This is 23 CF 1572, State of Florida versus Kimberly Hannah. You want to enter a no contest plea to the charge of possession of paraphernalia, first degree misdemeanor. And the state's dismissing the count 1 and 2.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you read and sign this plea and sentencing agreement form? Are you aware of the rights you're waiving by entering this plea?
Yes, sir.
Anyone force you or threaten you to enter this plea?
No.
Are you under the influence of any medication or drugs that prevent you from knowing what you're doing here today? Are you happy with the work Mr. Williams has done for you on your case? Court finds the plea is freely and voluntarily entered. Court accepts it. You're adjudicated guilty on the misdemeanor, 615 court costs.
I've got it as a withheld and costs. Mr. Sprouse, is this an adjudication on the misdemeanor?
It's a withhold, that's whatever's on the form, but it's kind of hard to read.
What's on form is says adjudicated.
Actually, okay, I'm sorry. That's a stray mark from the original offer.
All right, your withhold adjudication is at sentence to time served in the county jail, 615 court costs plus $100 cost of prosecution, $50 PD app fee, and $100 PD fee, okay? 180
Thank you.
days to pay it. Or it goes to a judgment. Got Parker's case. Mr. Parker, is that right, or?
Your Honor, this is Terrence Parker. He's before the court on 24 CF 1233, 22 CF 1726, 23 CF 1799, 24 CF 1239. He is going to enter a plea to the last two cases, and the state will null pros 22 CF 1726. Sign it. We've reviewed it, but he still needs to sign it.
All right, Terrence Parker, correct?
Yes, sir.
Would you please raise your right hand and be sworn? You swear the testimony you give before this court is the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
This is 22, excuse me, is it 24 CF or?
Your Honor, he has three cases. He's got a 24, a 23, and a 22.
Okay. 22 CF 1726, 23 CF 1799, 24 CF 1239. And the state is going to null pros 22 CF 1726, correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Upon a plea.
Yes, Your Honor.
And then Is that the first, okay, so one, two, so the state's going to dismiss 4 of those, all those counts on that number, correct?
Yes, Your Honor, that's correct.
Okay. And so you want to enter a no contest plea in 23 CF 1799, driving license suspended or revoked, third-degree felony, and count 2, resisting without violence, a misdemeanor, first degree, correct? On
Yes, sir.
that? You know, and also on that, on 22 CF 1799, also a count 3 failure to obey is it an officer? A second degree felon, second degree misdemeanor, correct? Okay. And then 24 CF 1239, 1 felony battery, a third degree felony, correct? So that's what you want to plead to. Did you read and sign this plea and sentencing agreement form?
Yes, sir.
And are you aware of the rights you're waiving by entering this plea?
Yes, sir.
Anyone force you or threaten you to enter this plea?
No, sir.
Are you under the influence of any medication or drugs that prevent you from knowing what you're doing here today?
Sir.
Are you happy with the work Ms. Rivers did for you on your case?
Yes, sir.
Court finds the plea is freely and voluntarily entered. Court accepts it. The court is going to sentence you to 3 years probation, all felony counts, concurrent, complete batters intervention or program,
Yes, Your
or
Honor.
ECLC, no violent contact with the victim, no driving without a license, court costs of $417 on 23 CF 1799, $100 cost of prosecution, $150 PD fee, and 24 CF 1239, standard court costs, $100 cost of prosecution, $100 PD fee, waive cost of supervision. Misdemeanor counts, you have a line drawn here. Is
I'm sorry.
Credit time served, Your Honor.
Time served. Credit for time served. Okay, so all the misdemeanors, all the misdemeanors are sentenced to credit for time served. Is this adjudicated?
Yes, Your Honor.
But basically 3 years probation on each of the felonies concurrent, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, now, Mr. Parker, you got this family out here, they've been here supporting you, I think every court date.
Yes, sir.
And they all look like they care about you, they're here to support you, got a whole row full of family, almost like a church.
Sir.
They get tired of coming to court. So you got to stop breaking the law, okay? And look at all of them. You got to take care of them and support them. They support you, you support them. Okay? Thank you.
Your Honor, was that no violent contact?
Correct.
Yeah, no violent contact, waive cost supervision.
Okay, and another one, the department's in a little quandary here. If he has to do batter's intervention, I don't know that ECLC provides that batter's intervention.
It's either, it's or.
Either or.
Sir?
Or, either or,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
We can do that.
Your Honor, the next one I have is the 2 out of custody is Christopher Reedy, 24 CF 427. We've reached an agreement in this matter, if I may approach.
All right. All right, you're Christopher James Reedy.
Yes, sir.
Would you please raise your right hand and be sworn? You swear the testimony you give forth is course of truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
It's 24 CF 427, State versus Christopher James Reedy. You want to enter a no contest plea to failure to report within 48 hours of a vehicle change, third-degree felony.
Yes, sir.
Did you read and sign this plea and sentencing agreement form?
Did.
Where the rights you're waiving by entering this plea?
Yes, sir.
Anyone force you or threaten you to enter this plea?
No, sir.
Are you under the influence of any medication or drugs that prevent you from knowing what you're doing here today?
No, sir.
Are you happy with the work Mr. Rivers has done for you on your case?
I am.
Court finds the plea is freely and voluntarily entered. Court accepts it. Sentence to credit for time served, $415 court costs, $100 cost of prosecution, $150 PD fee. Thank you.
Adjudicate.
Adjudicated.
Adam.
Oh, yeah.
Adam Richardson. Your Honor, he's before the court on 24 CF 78. This is a pretrial diversion with a plea.
I didn't sign it. I didn't sign that. Was it already signed?
All right, it's 24 CF 78. State of Florida versus Adam James Richardson. You're Mr. Richardson.
Yes, sir.
Would you please raise your right hand to be sworn? You swear the testimony you give for this court's truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You want to enter a no contest plea to a, this is a PTI, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Agreement? So that will be introducing contraband into a county detention facility. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Did you read and sign this plea and sentencing agreement form?
Yes, yes, sir.
Are you aware of the rights you're waiving by entering this
Yes, sir.
plea? Anyone force you or threaten you to enter
No,
this
sir.
plea? Are you under the influence of any medication
No,
or
sir.
drugs?
No, sir.
Are you happy with the work Ms. Rivers done for you
Yes,
on your
sir.
case? All right, so if you will do this agreement, then the charges will be dropped. And so you have a year to do what you've agreed to do, okay?
Yes, sir.
Make sure you get this done. Is it adjudicated? That would not happen until he fails, or if he fails it?
Correct, Judge.
Okay, so get this done, so you get this case to go away, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Washington, okay.
Your Honor, Tim Gibbs on behalf of Amos Washington, judges is 21 CF 2413, if I may have a moment. Your Honor, on Mr. Washington's case, I think we're going to request a continuance. The case has recently been reassigned to Ms. Glisson. That way we can continue to prepare for negotiations and trial.
August 26th.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you,
And
sir.
then I'm sorry, I thought I sent you your score sheet. Okay. That's fine with me.
Y'all can go if you want to in the Parker case.
Just any other out of custodies? Your Honor, Tim Gibbs on behalf of Donald Adams. This is 24 CF 636. Judge, we do have an agreement. I don't have it written up, but on the charges that he has, the possession charges, the estate offered an adjudication for time served and costs. He wants to accept that today.
Is it a misdemeanor?
A felony, Judge. I can draft that if you'd like.
All right,
I'll
Take-
draft that.
yeah.
We'll bring you right back so I can draft that up and write it down so you can sign it. Yeah, it's both the felony and the misdemeanor charges. Thank you. Your Honor, Tim Gibbs on behalf of Ellie Ainsworth. Your Honor, this is 23 CF 178. Judge, we are ready for trial.
What's she charged with?
DUI manslaughter. I'm sorry.
All right, July 1st.
That's fine.
That's two. We got two of those, don't we?
Yes, we do, Your Honor.
I'm sorry, you.
Waiting on y'all, or are we good?
No, no.
Okay. All right. Then we're ready for trial.
How long is that going to take, this one? This is a DUI manslaughter?
Probably 2, maybe 3 days, including jury selection.
Yeah, I agree to this.
So we got two of these DUI manslaughter cases?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Be busy.
Huh?
We're going to be busy.
That's what we're here for. Why not?
Thank you, Judge.
Okay.
James Allen?
Your Honor, Tim Gibbs on behalf of James Allen. This is 23 CF 2644, 24 CF 373, 24 CF 374, and 24 CF 375. We're requesting one final continuance, Judge.
August 26th.
Thank you. August 26th, but I'll move you up if we get anything else.
Samuel Allen?
Your Honor, Tim Gibbs on behalf of Samuel Allen, Judge. This is 23 CF 1080. Judge, we do have an agreement on Mr. Allen's case to have him only plead to a misdemeanor, to be placed on 12 months probation, substance abuse, evaluation and treatment, 24 hours community service, and weekly AA or NA meetings for just a misdemeanor, Judge.
What's the misdemeanor?
I believe it to be possession of paraphernalia, Judge.
That's correct, Judge.
Or is this Mr. Allen?
Samuel Allen, Samuel Jason Allen, Judge, 23 CF 1080.
All right, Mr. Allen, please raise your right hand to be sworn. This is State of Florida versus Samuel Jason Allen, 23 CF 1080. Do you swear the testimony you give for this court's truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
All right, you want to enter a no contest plea to misdemeanor. What was the charge, Mr. Gibbs?
The
Possession of
misdemeanor
paraphernalia.
charge, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Possession of paraphernalia, Judge.
Possession of paraphernalia, a misdemeanor, first-degree misdemeanor, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you aware of the rights you're waiving that you want by entering this plea?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone forced you or threatened you to enter this plea? Are you under the influence of any medication or drugs that prevent you from knowing what you're doing? Are you happy with the work Mr. Gibbs has done for you on your case? Court finds the plea is free and voluntarily entered. Court accepts it. And what was the agreed sentence?
Your Honor, it would be 12, or 11 months, 29 days of probation. While he's on probation, he would have to complete a substance abuse evaluation with any follow-up treatment that is recommended, perform 24 hours of community service, and then attend AA or NA meetings weekly, and then, of course, waive costs of supervision.
That is the state's agreement.
All right, you're sentenced to 11.29 months of probation, have a substance abuse evaluation, completing recommended treatment, 24 hours community service work, attend to AA or NA weekly, and waive cost of supervision.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, thank.
I believe that was a null pros of those felony charges.
It'll be null prost. The reason is for plea to the other charges.
And withhold or adjudicate?
It would be an adjudication, Judge.
All right, thank you. Thank you.
You'll meet with, you have to meet with probation first. Your Honor, Tim Gibbs on behalf of Christopher Arnett. Judge, this is 24 CF 977, 24 CF 1243. Judge, we're working on getting him in a drug court. We'll ask for a continuance so we can work that out.
August 26th.
Thank you, Judge. Yeah. Keep you updated. Yeah, you're good to go. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, no, that looks, yeah, I think I see Mr. Banks. Your Honor, Tim Gibbs on behalf of James Henry Banks. Judge, this is 23 CF 1081, 23 CF 1083, 23 CF 1554. Judge, we're requesting a continuance. He is set to be sentenced in mental health court on some VOPs that have these new laws as bases, so we're waiting to see what that happens.
August 26th, then.
Thank you, Judge.
Mr. Barr.
Your Honor, Tim Gibbs on behalf of Jack Barr. Judge, this is 23 CF 1016, 22 CF 1851. Judge, I believe we have an agreement to continue this, or we request a continuance. I don't know if the state has an objection to that.
I'm fine to continue, Your Honor.
August 26th, thank you.
Yeah, I'll call him.
There he is.
Your Honor, Tim Gibbs on behalf of Alexander Barrios. Judge, this is 22 CF 2631, 22 CF 980. Judge, I believe ultimately today we're going to request a continuance to get a deposition of the alleged victim. I did want to see the court's position on potentially having a bond hearing to reinstate his bond today, since he's in jail on a misdemeanor that, while he was out on bond on this case. But I'll leave that to the court if
What's
the
his
court.
bond?
He had a revoked bond in this case, Judge, due to a new misdemeanor charge that he's being held on. I think he's getting ready to resolve that.
What does the state say?
Request formal notice. You can put on
I'll consider it Thursday.
Very well. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Thursday. Yes, sir. Your Honor, Tim Gibbs on behalf of Everett Booth. Judge, this is 24 CF 864, 23 CF 2118. Judge, we're ready for trial.
Judge, this is set for a VOP hearing on the 27th.
It is now.
Set for June 27th.
So,
Evidentiary.
yes, it's an evidentiary hearing, so I guess we can leave it set for trial, but I would suspect that we would be able to knock out both, depending.
Yeah,
So June 27th.
that's fine. Thank you,
All right,
Judge.
Thank you.
Yep, thanks, sir. I'll see you before then.
Mr. Bray.
Your Honor, Tim Gibbs on behalf of Kevin Bray. Judge, this is 23 CF 2408, 23 CF 2409. We are requesting a continuance, Judge. Speaking with the state, we believe we have some new information to go over for negotiation.
August 26th.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Burgess.
Your Honor, Tim Gibbs on behalf of Mr. James Burgess. Judge, this is 23 CF 2488. You may have just one moment. Judge, we're ready for trial.
July 1st.
Wait. Go ahead. We're going to see if the state has anything they want to say about that.
July 1st, thank you.
Thank you, Judge. All right, I'll see you before Monday.
Mr. Collier.
Your Honor, Tim Gibbs on behalf of Shane Collier. Judge, this is 22 CF 663, 22 CF 665, 22 CF 2690, and 23 CF 1917. These are all violations of community control. I'm not exactly sure why they were placed on the pretrial docket, Judge, but otherwise we would need to continue, probably just to set it for a hearing.
June 27th?
No, Your Honor, we cannot have an evidentiary hearing in 3 days. I need to subpoena people.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
I would
fine.
ask for a date in August.
That's fine.
About August 8th,
No, further than that, please.
August 29th.
That works. At 2 p.m.? Thank you.
That's the 29th. Thank you.
Mr. Cooper.
Your Honor, Tim Gibbs on behalf of Harry Cooper. Judge, this is 24 CF 325. I may have just one moment to discuss with the state. Judge, we have an agreement. I just need to draft his written plea agreement for the felony charge. I'll recall him back this afternoon.
All right, thank you, sir.
Your Honor, Tim Gibbs on behalf of Jonathan Corey Davis. This is 22 CF 2802. We'd like to leave this set for docket day 7-1. Speaking with Ms. Sandler, I think the only other thing we have outstanding to resolve it is an amount for restitution. But we have all the other terms worked
July
out.
1st, thank you, sir.
Mr. Dykes.
He may have already been brought back. Your Honor, on Mr. Dykes, Brandon Dykes, 21 CF 1811, 21 CF 1909, we're requesting a continuance on this case.
No objection, I just request that any lab visits get set.
August
Sorry?
26th,
Request that any lab visits get set before.
Yes, yes, yes.
August 26th.
Your Honor, Tim Gibbs on behalf of Christopher Ellender. Judge, this is 24 CF 264. We're just setting it for 7-1, and we'll take care of it on Monday. Yeah. Judge, we do have an agreement, but I believe that the state wants to ensure that their duties under Marcy's law are followed. The alleged victim, I believe, wants to be here, so we'll leave it set for docket day so she can be here while we enter the agreement.
July 1st, thank you.
Thank you. Because she has that right. Your Honor, Tim Gibbs on behalf of Dustin Emerson. Judge, this is 24 CF 784. Your Honor, I believe Mr. Emerson has requested a Nelson hearing. I did get served with a letter from Mr. Emerson indicating the issues and complaints that he has. I don't know if the court's willing to hear that issue today or if the court wants to reset that.
What's the, Mr. Emerson, you're charged with possession of a weapon by a convicted felon, 24 CF 784. What is your complaint about Mr. Gibbs?
One, sir, I tried to ask him to come to the jail and talk to me about my case. I ain't hear from him. The only time I seen him was before May the 9th. That's the last time I seen him. I got no request back. I mean, I looked over my case, my paperwork. I ain't seen no discovery. I asked for discovery. I even wrote the state attorney, asked for my discovery. I ain't seen nothing. The knife was never concealed. I was never Mirandaized.
Okay.
careful not to talk about the facts of your case,
That
'cause we're
part's about your
recording.
case. I mean, Mr. Gibbs, what do you say?
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
He says he hasn't got discovery and you haven't been to see him.
Judge, we do have discovery. I'm happy to send that to him. He is correct that I haven't sent that to him as of yet, as well as I have not seen him in the jail as often as I would have liked. But he does have an offer for 5 years in DOC based on these charges, and he does have other information that we need to go over that I'll be looking into. So I'm happy to go give him discovery and go to jail.
I'm gonna keep it under advisement. I'm gonna let him stay your attorney, but get that discovery to him and go visit him within, by July 1st.
Very well. Absolutely, Judge.
And go over his case with him. And then if there's other issues, then we'll address it. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Flannery.
Your Honor, Tim Gibbs on behalf of Mr. William Flanagan. Judge, this is 23 CF 2730. Believe we are waiting on a report from Dr. McDonald as to whether or not Mr. Flanagan is competent to proceed. We already submitted one report from Dr. Zeman, so we'll probably have to continue him to get that report.
August 26th.
Thank you, Judge. Doctor, I'll come see you and talk to you about your case, okay? So they're going to take you back to the jail.
Ford.
Your Honor, Tim Gibbs appearing for Mr. Kelvin Ford. Judge, we did notice a conflict of interest. I thought we had filed a motion to withdraw due to a conflict of interest. I'm not seeing that as of yet, but I would orally move to withdraw as a conflict of interest on Mr. Ford's cases.
Quick question, sir.
Has he got co-defendant or something?
Judge, I believe the issue involves him being a potential witness in another case where we represent another defendant.
Well, I'll appoint regional conflict counsel to represent him then. Send me that order. Let's set it for August 26th.
So the judge just appointed regional conflict counsel. I'll let Ms. Flowers know to come see you ASAP so that
What
she
does that
can.
mean?
So because we have a conflict of interest, you're entitled to a different attorney. So a different attorney has been appointed to represent you, Ms. Flowers, with regional conflict counsel. Will come see you in the jail as soon as she can.
Why is it that I got a different?
I'm not going to explain that on the record today, but I'll explain that to you, or we'll send you a letter if we have to, okay?
Sir, what can I say something to the judge, please?
Don't talk about the facts of your case.
No, I'm not going to talk about the facts of my case. I want to talk to the facts about our fathers. Hey, Your Honor, sir, may I speak to you, please?
All right.
Hey, sir, Mr. Gontier, I just want to let you know, since I've been in county jail, since I've been incarcerated since March 30th, I have yet to receive my discovery. I filed for my discovery to figure out why. I've only seen him one time when I came for my bond hearing. The last time we came, May 9th, for a bond reduction, I've wrote 15 numerous requests about speaking to him about a bond reduction, and on top of getting my discovery, I want to see about my case. I have not yet heard about an FDLE report coming
Okay,
back.
hang on one second. He was representing someone else that may hurt your case. So he probably didn't go see you because he was trying to work that situation out. So what I'm doing is, apparently he's just certified a conflict that apparently representing someone else could hurt you. So he doesn't want to have that potential to hurt your case. So I'm getting him off the case and giving you a brand new attorney.
Yes, sir. And
Regional conflict counsel.
one more thing, sir. What about my discovery? You know, I filed for
She'll
my
get
discovery.
it.
She'll get that.
You'll get it.
And the question, one more question. You said that he's representing somebody that might hurt my case.
It
Might be involved in your
it's-
case somehow.
He may be a witness in somebody else's case that we represent, as I believe the conflict, as I
Oh,
understand.
you may be a witness.
Yes.
You may be a witness in someone else's case that they represent.
That's correct.
Well, how do I know that? How would I know that?
I'm sure the state will come talk to you about it.
And I can't discuss that whole thing because of confidentiality.
Yeah, he
and
can't
privilege.
discuss his other client, but the state apparently may be using you. I don't know what they're doing, but apparently there's some issue that he can't represent both you and some other person. So he's certified it, so I'm giving you a whole new attorney, so you don't have that worry, okay? And
Yes,
that-
sir.
We'll let
Send
Ms.
him
Flowers
to
know
discovery,
that
too.
you've been, that she's been appointed to represent you, and she'll make sure to get a copy of your discovery to you.
Send
She'll
that
be
order to me,
representing you from
Mr.
now on.
Gibbs.
Absolutely.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll have a new
You'll
attorney.
have
She'll go
you'll
over
have a new attorney.
You have a good day, sir.
Thank you.
Mr. Gamble?
Your Honor, Tim Gibbs on behalf of Bravin Gamble. This is 23 CF 1540, 13 CF 641. Judge, we are ready for trial.
You have a VOP evidentiary?
So in discussing with the state, I believe that our plan was to go ahead and set the trial, and then after the trial, do an evidentiary hearing, something along those
Yeah,
lines.
for the VOP, you mean? Yes, yes, Your Honor.
Excuse me, Your Honor. You told me that in February 26th that you didn't want to go to trial because you wanted to hold my VOP hearing before we go to trial. My VOP hearing been getting continued for a whole year
All I
now.
want to do is VOP hearing first.
We're going to do the trial first, Your Honor, and we feel that if he's found guilty, then it's going to be easy to rule on the VOP. So-
I recommend the trial first as well because it has a higher burden and because the state has the burden of proving it to the 6 members of the jury, whether or not he's guilty beyond a reasonable
How many
doubt.
days is this trial going to take?
Is
One.
this one, it
All
can
right,
be a...
we'll set it for July 1st.
For the record, Your Honor, the defendant has been served with a notice of intent to seek PRR
If you're
sentencing.
convicted on the new law.
So if he's found guilty at trial, he is facing life in prison, mandatory.
Did you hear that?
Judge, I was explaining to him the PRR that if he is found guilty of those charges at trial on the new law
It's a
violations,
mandatory life sentence.
it's mandatory maximums on each count.
So have y'all tried to negotiate this out?
We have been trying to negotiate, Judge. We have not been able to reach an
Right, if the
agreement.
jury finds you guilty, then it looks like I don't have much choice.
Your Honor, these
Okay.
charges was added to my violation of probation, and the charge that I was originally arrested for, it got dismissed in December. There's no violation of probation. These new charges that I have received in jail, they were also added to my violation of probation, Your Honor. I would like to see you for my violation of probation, because there's no violation of
We're gonna go
probation.
to trial
He
July
wants to, he
1st.
does request that it goes to an evidentiary hearing first, Judge. That's what he's requesting. He was arrested on a misdemeanor case that has since been dismissed. While he was being held for that misdemeanor, the new law allegations in 23 CF 1540 occurred, alleging the battery in the jail as well as issues with a taser. Because he was in jail and still technically on probation at the time, the Department of Corrections added or amended their violation report and affidavit to include the allegations from the new case on the violation of probation. I've explained to him that those are two separate things. The allegations and the evidence are both applicable to each case separately, even though they stem from the same event. So, again, I'm happy to leave it set for July 1st for trial, or if Mr.
Wait, I mean, he is, so really, I want to make sure I understand now. So he is really not here on a home invasion with a weapon.
Correct.
That was 2000. So he is here, he was put on probation, I guess.
Yes, so in that 2013 case, he was sentenced to 10 years DOC followed by probation. He is on probation for that now, or he was.
He did his 10 years,
Yes, sir.
He was sentenced to 10 years on
and
that
now
charge.
he's on probation. While he's on probation,
While he was on
he
probation.
got picked up on some new case that then got dismissed.
Yes, sir.
Correct. And then while he was in jail, after having held on that charge, it was a misdemeanor charge that's since been dismissed. While he was in jail, the allegations in 23 CF 1540 occurred involving battery on correction officers.
We're going to hear the VOP first.
Very well, Judge. What date would you
Your
like?
Honor, I object because I think it's the state prerogative to decide whether to go forward with a trial or with a VOP first. I intend of going forward with a trial.
And I have no objection to going forward with a trial first, again, for the reasons that I stated, that the burden is higher on the state, and actually the evidence that they can present is
What
limited.
difference does, I mean,
So
If
I'm
I
fine.
find him, whichever way I find, depending on the evidence on the VOP, that doesn't stop the trial.
Correct. However, if the trial is done first, the court can actually use judicial notice of the trial itself to determine whether or not he violated probation.
I know, I mean, it's
Your
just.
Honor, I'm requesting a violation of probation hearing. Your Honor, please. You told me February 26th that you wanted to see me for my VOP hearing. They've been continuing it and
No,
continuing
Your Honor,
it and
that's not,
continuing it.
I object, it wasn't the case. They wanted to try to separate the VOP and the trial, and Your Honor said, keep it together, and accepted the state's request to place it on the trial cycle.
And I have no objection to Ms. Leone's request. In fact, I tend to
It's
agree.
harder for them to prove at trial than a VOP. It's much easier for them to prove it against you on a VOP, so I guess they're demanding a trial. We'll have the trial, July 1st, docket day.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
You have a right to a jury trial, and I guess that's what you're going to get is a jury trial, so thank you.
Truman.
Your Honor, Tim Gibbs on behalf of Adam Truman. Judge, this is 22 CF 2818. Judge, I believe the case has been reassigned to Ms. Leone from Ms. Glisson. We'll ask for continuance so we can discuss.
No objection.
All right, August 26th.
Thank you, Judge. I'll come see you. All right. Let me write some written pleas up, and then we'll get to it.
Your Honor, this is Tyler O'Quain. He's before the court.
Let me, hang on one second. Let me see Mr. Gibbs and Miss Leone up here real quick.
Hello, this is Chris Norman at Bulldog Bail Bonds. Our office is in Crestview, Florida, but we service 7 Northwest Florida counties. If you ever find yourself in a jam, please give us a call. We're here to help you out.
Congratulations, Crestview's very own Dixie Dan Powell of Powell Injury Law, for your recent jury verdict of $11.5 million for your client from a death and injury against an inflatable amusement company. Recognized in 2017 as one of the top 100 civil trial lawyers in the state of Florida, and Dixie is AV preeminent rated. Dixie Dan Powell works tirelessly for his clients, as is evident by this extraordinary verdict. If you're taking your case to trial, be prepared. Contact Dixie Dan Powell and Powell Injury Law, 850-306-2667.
Back Home Bakery Cafe is 2 blocks from the courthouse on Crestview's historic Main Street. We serve handmade pastries, espresso, and lunch items, and we're open Tuesday to Saturday from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., serving lunch from 11 to 2. We hope to see you soon.
Hello, I am Bonnie from Body Be Healthy here in Crestview. We have been serving the area since 1999. We're an alternative health food store. If you're interested in bettering your health, we'd like to invite you to stop by. We're located in Court Plaza. Stop by and let us help you be healthy.
I'm Amanda Gaskin with Briarpatch Realty. Helping qualified heroes save money is my passion. When I help a hero buy or sell a home, they receive a check from Homes for Heroes. Check out amandasheroes.com for more information.
For more than 70 years, the sweet aroma of the Crestview's Coney Islands burgers and hot dogs has permeated the downtown area. If you have not experienced the unique flavor of Crestview's Coney Islands burgers and hot dogs, then I encourage you to join us for lunch. Monday through Thursday from 10 a.m. till 3 p.m., Friday from 10 a.m. till 4 p.m., and Saturday from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. We're located in historic downtown Crestview at 107 North Main Street. Call 850-683-1045.
CQ Roofing, your hometown roofer since 1999. We're state licensed and insured, family owned and operated with 24 years of local service. We specialize in shingles and metal, re-roofs, repairs, and leak specialists. For all of your roofing needs, call us today or visit our website at cqroofing.com. CQ Roofing, your hometown roofer.
Hey, I'm David at Family Vision of Crestview. We've been providing excellent optical service for Northwest Florida for over 34 years. Come in and let us take care of you.
Man, I got this. Let's roll.
Fight fire with fire, take one.
Have you been injured in an accident and need righteous representation? Call us, because we fight fire. Damn thing ain't working.
Whoa!
Not cool, bro.
I'm Attorney Coy Browning. Personal injury is no joke. Just ask him.
Injured? Take a breath. Call Coy.
Right, this is who?
Your Honor, this is Tyler O'Quain. He's before the court on 21 CF 1972 and 22 CF 523. We're requesting a continuance in this matter.
August 26th. Thank you, sir.
That's the only inmates we have remaining are in transit right now. So we have that said, there is somebody who's Sergeant Jerry Flowers. I'm not sure what happened this morning, but he's here.
That's correct, Judge. I spoke with, or I've been texting back and forth with Jennifer. I had the co-defendant and entered a plea for him. He's got a similar offer. What Ms. Flowers asked was if he could be given a date to come back. Was it Thursday?
She said Thursday.
And she'll talk with him in the meantime and get it straightened out. And
June
I don't know if
27th.
the court issued a capias this morning when.
I did.
If we could have that withdrawn since he did show up the same day.
All right. Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Thank you. Thursday, what time?
9 o'clock. Judge, I've also got Octavius McLaughlin. We had scheduled him for Thursday for sentencing on a PTI failout. He lives out of town. Can we set him for 7:25? That quick a turnaround and communication with his job is going to cause an issue.
Set him for July 25th?
Yes, sir. I believe that's our next miscellaneous day.
Yeah, all right. You gonna be able to have a problem with your work then? July 25th?
I'd be good then.
Okay, thank you.
All right,
July
thank you,
25th.
Judge.
Okay. Y'all have cases out there? You're just waiting on family members or whatever?
I think just about everybody's here waiting on family members.
I'm sorry?
Oh, I'm sorry.
The only ones that I have left are the inmates I'm writing pleas for. Let me know if you have anybody that you think we overlooked.
Okay.
Oh, those orders?
It'll
Here,
take
sign
about
this morning.
just text me.
Yeah, I will.
I'll say about a 15 or 20 minute break or something. Okay. All right. Oh, yeah.
Nothing to do with the court.
Okay. break. Okay. All right.
All rise, please. The reason he was in jail was he's in jail in Tuscaloosa on one of their cases.
Depends.
Check out the soaps, bath bombs, and other bath and body products, all made by hand with natural ingredients at Hub City Soapery. Visit us at 1092 North Ferdon Boulevard in Crestview or shop online at hubcitysoapery.com. Hub City Soapery.
This is Tiffany Woodham, State Farm's newest agent in Crestview. I'd like to
Yeah,
personally
826.
invite you to stop by my office for a no-cost policy review. Let me help you start saving today. Call in, walk in, or click in at yourcrestview.agent.com.
It's Alex Barthe from the UPS store once again, and I wanted to let you know about our Sunday hours. We're open now 7 days a week. Normal hours that you've been expecting, but now we're open Saturday 10 to 4, Sunday 10 to 3, and it's both our Crestview, Fort Walton Beach, and Eglin Air Force Base locations. So you have things to do, go and do it. Just know the UPS store is going to be here. Again, Sundays 10 until 3 p.m.
For years, I proudly served Florida as a state trooper. During that time, I investigated over 1,000 car, motorcycle, and trucking crashes. My mission was simple, to help the victims. Now, as an injury attorney, I can do even more to help accident victims. Hi, I'm attorney Coy Browning. If you've been injured in a car accident, I'd be honored to help you. Call or visit us at browninglawfirm.com.
Hi, I'm Wanda Roberts. For the last 20 years, I've been helping the residents of Northwest Florida buy and sell their properties. My office is just 1 block south of the courthouse in historic downtown Crestview. Give us a call at 850-398-5389.
Hi, I'm Michael Gilbert, defense attorney with Warrior Law. I represent those accused in Santa Rosa, Okaloosa, and Walton County. If you or anyone you know has been accused of a crime, give us a call. We can help.
Years plus 3
the
probation.
drive back up here.
Because
Congratulations, Crestview's very own Dixie Dan Powell of Powell Injury Law, for your recent jury verdict of $11.5 million for your client from a death and injury against an inflatable amusement company. Recognized in 2017 as one of the top 100 civil trial lawyers in the state of Florida, and Dixie is AV preeminent rated. Dixie Dan Powell works tirelessly for his clients, as is evident by this extraordinary verdict. If you're taking your case to trial, be prepared. Contact Dixie Dan Powell and Powell Injury Law, 850-306-2667.
Back Home Bakery Cafe is 2 blocks from the courthouse on Crestview's historic Main Street. We serve handmade pastries, espresso, and lunch items, and we're open Tuesday to Saturday from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., serving lunch from 11 to 2. We hope to see you soon.
Hello, I am Bonnie from Body Be Healthy here in Crestview. We have been serving the area since 1999. We're an alternative health food store. If you're interested in bettering your health, we'd like to invite you to stop by. We're located in Court Plaza. Stop by and let us help you be healthy.
I'm Amanda Gaskin with Briarpatch Realty. Helping qualified heroes save money is my passion. When I help a hero buy or sell a home, they receive a check from Homes for Heroes. Check out amandasheroes.com for more information.
For more than 70 years, the sweet aroma of the Crestview's Coney Islands burgers and hot dogs has permeated the downtown area. If you have not experienced the unique flavor of Crestview's Coney Islands burgers and hot dogs, then I encourage you to join us for lunch. Monday through Thursday from 10 a.m. till 3 p.m., Friday from 10 a.m. till 4 p.m., and Saturday from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. We're located in historic downtown Crestview at 107 North Main Street. Call 850-683-1045.
CQ Roofing, your hometown roofer since 1999. We're state licensed and insured, family owned and operated with 24 years of local service. We specialize in shingles and metal, re-roofs, repairs, and leak specialists. For all of your roofing needs, call us today or visit our website at cqroofing.com. CQ Roofing, your hometown roofer.
Hey, I'm David at Family Vision of Crestview. We've been providing excellent optical service for Northwest Florida for over 34 years. Come in and let us take care of you.
Man, I got this. Let's roll.
Fight fire with fire, take one.
Have you been injured in an accident and need righteous representation? Call us, because we fight fire. Damn thing ain't working.
Oh! Not cool, bro.
I'm attorney Coy Browning. Personal injury is no joke. Just ask him.
Injured? Take a breath. Call Coy.
will
Please, court's back in session.
Done getting me paid.
Okay.
Oh, no,
Judge Nana,
there's a note that he had family in the court.
All right.
I know it.
You know, right? I'll figure it out. See?
You can move to have it, you can contact the clerk or the judge to have it taken back out of collections. So you can pay it if you want to pay it. All right. So if this is the agreement you want to do, just sign right there for me, please.
So do I get my credit?
Yes, sir. You get credit for all the time that you have in. I'm not sure, but I'll estimate that.
How many months?
Right now, that's almost. Today's June 24th.
Can you write that for me? Can you do it for me?
I can do it for you, yes, sir. Judge, just for the record, Mr. Cooper did sign the written plea agreement, but he is requesting that I put the date on here for him. I'm doing that as we speak. Your Honor, we have an agreement if I may approach.
Mr. Cooper, would you please raise your right hand and be sworn? You swear the testimony you give before this court's the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
This is 24 CF 325, State of Florida versus Harry Cooper. You want to enter a no contest plea to the charge of battery on health service personnel, a third-degree felony, correct?
Yes, sir.
Did you read and sign this plea and sentencing agreement form?
Yes, sir.
Are you aware of the rights you're waiving by entering this plea?
Yes, sir.
Did anyone force you or threaten you to enter this plea?
No, sir.
Are you under the influence of any medication or drugs that prevent you from knowing what you're doing here today?
No, sir.
Are you happy with the work Mr. Gibbs has done for you on your case?
Yes, sir.
Court finds the plea is freely and voluntarily entered. Court accepts it. Judge guilty, sentence you to 12.1 months Department of Corrections, credit for time served, $100 cost of prosecution, $150 PD fee, standard court costs, all money to collections, and adjudicated guilty. And this is a downward departure for a uncoerced plea bargain.
Yes, Your Honor.
How much time you got in already?
He's been in our jail since February 6th, so he's just shy of 5 months, and I think he may have a few days when he was waiting to be transported to our jail.
All right, so you probably won't be down there
Too long.
hardly any time at all. When you get out, I order you not to break the law.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Good luck.
All right. Just take it easy.
Mr. Adams.
What's the first name? Donald. Oh, he came out earlier. I want to move forward and then I'll go back. We still have all these. Still got all these people.
Okay. So if this is the agreement for this case that you'd like to do, sign right there for me, please. Yeah. Hey, yeah, it's over with. We just got those costs. Today's date, please, June 24th.
Might as well.
The 724?
6/24. Yeah. You can, just let me know.
All right, the State of Florida versus Donald Ray Adams, 24 CF 636. Mr. Adams, you please raise your right hand and be sworn. You swear the testimony you give for this court's true, so help you God.
Yes.
You want to enter a no contest plea to possession of a controlled substance, a third-degree felony, and possession of paraphernalia, first-degree misdemeanor, correct?
Yes.
Did you read and sign this plea and sentencing agreement form?
Yes.
Are you aware of the rights you're waiving by entering this plea?
Yes.
Anyone force you or threaten you to enter this plea?
No.
Are you under the influence of any medication or drugs that prevent you from knowing what you're doing here today?
No.
Are you happy with the work Mr. Gibbs has done for you on your case?
Yes.
Court finds the plea is freely and voluntarily entered. Court accepts it, sentences you to time served in county jail. $100 cost of prosecution, $515 court costs, $150 PD fee, all due within 180 days, or it goes to judgment and adjudicated guilty.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Good luck also. If not, I'll have Mr. Hall give you one. Judge, the only other two that I believe I have on today's docket, the first is Mr. Johnny Blaylock, 24 CF 1017, 24 CF 1143. He's now in a treatment facility in South Florida. I don't know if the state had an announcement.
Yes, Your Honor, the state is going to dismiss both cases against Mr. Blaylock per victim's request. The victim is his mother, and she asserted that she wanted the charges dropped.
All right. If you wouldn't mind filing an all pros.
Written all pros, yes, Your Honor, I will.
So it's make sure that
Yes.
next judge something doesn't issue a capias or something. Yeah, so, okay.
Otherwise, Judge, I have Mr. K.O. Gary, 23 CF 2366, 23 CF 2006. He is incarcerated, Judge, but he was not transported. If the court remembers, the last time he was here, he had a pretty extensive verbal outburst with lots of explicit language. We did file a report from Dr. Zeman recommending that he be found not competent to proceed and committed to the state hospital. I think the state's okay with admitting that report.
Stipulate to that report,
Yeah.
Judge.
And I can send an order to
Send
the
me
court.
an order. He was, for the record, he was very explosive, if I recall.
Correct, Your Honor.
And for the safety of the personnel and all, I take that as a motion for him not to be present.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay.
Otherwise, I believe that completes my business unless the clerk shows that I have other cases. Thank you, Your Honor, if I may be excused.
Ms. Rivers, I have Mr. Osborne right here.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. I know.
Your Honor, this is Kenneth Osborne before the court on 16 CF 1542. We're going to request a continuance.
All right, August 26th. Thank you.
Okay. He's waiting to do more cases.
I'm sorry.
Mr. Price.
Thank you.
Your Honor, this is Jacob Price. You?
Thank you, Your Honor.
He's before the court on 19 CF 3106. We're in a status situation. We're waiting for the other expert to render their opinion.
August 26th.
Thank you, Your Honor. Other guy come out to see you or talk to you?
No.
Okay, thank you. I will tell the state. Thank you.
Mr. South.
Your Honor, this is Richard South. He is before the court on (23 CF 1796). We're requesting a continuance in this matter. We're trying to retain an expert.
No objection.
August 26th.
All right, you're good?
Can you see me? Thank you.
Okay. Okay.
How many inmates we have, Steve? 40?
No, it was April 25th. He came in and he said,
But it should be called this case. He's keeping up with those. I don't know.
you know, admin doesn't.
We do, but it's they give
See,
us
like
the
the supervisor
information.
would normally
No, not
supervise
anymore.
their
Yeah, you
secretary.
wish. No, it used to be like that. Trust me. Right?
Any state.
He didn't waive that.
I don't see a arraignment or an extradition. Maybe the clerk will know. Paperwork on. This is the clerk's.
Because, you know, sometimes I'm checking they give them the waiver, right?
The way we
Refused, they said,
do you
wait,
want to
Jay.
waive extradition?
But I think it said refused, like he didn't want to sign it.
Oh, I thought he refused his, wait on
No
lawyer.
bond
refused
waiver
first.
not signed.
Okay,
See?
all right then, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Jay, but for
We need to set him
Langley,
for an extradition here.
Langley, let me tell you this.
Yeah.
So, in exchange for not filing on the temporary.
Let me talk to him about it. I take it he doesn't threaten or anything like that in the letter?
No, he did not threaten,
Calls
no.
and asks.
He asked to drop the charge, yeah.
Okay.
And I do have notes, victims were very concerned because he entered the place where the kids are normally, so they wanted to restraining order on him. He wasn't a neighbor.
They wouldn't be able.
Realize that, but I'm saying their position on it.
Talk with him.
Okay, that's fine. Oh, yeah, I have a meeting. What can be? We got the list there? We got the whole page.
Only 35 people.
Yeah, we can adapt. Yes. Mr. Porter. Yep, you signed it. Yeah.
Each one.
No, no. Okay.
Yeah, I came out 141.
What's that?
If I may approach, Your Honor, this is Christopher. We've reached agreement in this matter.
All right, Mr. Porter, would you please raise your right hand to be sworn? You swear the testimony you give for this court is the truth, so help you God? This is 23 CF 2717, State versus Christopher Porter. You want to enter a plea of no contest to the charge of throwing a deadly missile at an occupied vehicle, second-degree felony, and criminal mischief, first-degree misdemeanor, correct?
Sir.
Did you read and sign this plea and sentencing agreement form? Are you aware of the rights you're waiving by entering this plea?
Yes, sir.
Anyone force you or threaten you to enter this plea?
No, sir.
Are you under the influence of any medication or drugs that prevent you from knowing what you're doing here today? Are you happy with the work Ms. Rivers has done for you on your case?
Very.
Court finds the plea is freely and voluntarily entered. Court accepts it. Adjudicates you guilty, sentences you to 5 months Okaloosa County Jail for any with credit for time served, $415 court costs, $100 cost of prosecution, $150 PD fee. Concurrent on each case.
Your Honor.
Thank you.
What's your name? Severance, come on up.
Your Honor, this is Brandon Severance. He's before the court on 21 CF 1879, 22 CF 2135, 24 CF 629. We've reached an agreement in this matter, if I may approach.
Okay.
And thank you, sir, and hallelujah, Jesus. Thank you for your time, and I'm sorry to take your time up, but God bless every one of you. Thank you.
All right. You are Brandon Severance.
Yes, sir.
Would you please raise your right hand and be sworn? You swear the testimony you give for this court is true, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. This is State of Florida versus Brandon Michael Severance, and this is 24 CF 629, 21 CF 1879, 22 CF 2135, and 24 CF 629. You want to enter a admission in 22 CF 2135 and 21 CF 1879. Admit that you violated probation, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And at 24 CF 629, and plead no contest to felony battery, a third-degree felony, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Did you read and sign this plea and sentencing agreement form?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you aware of the rights you're waiving by entering this admission and plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anyone force you or threaten you to enter this plea?
No, sir.
And admission?
No, sir.
Are you under the influence of any medication or drugs that prevent you from knowing what you're doing here today?
No, sir.
Are you happy with the work Ms. Rivers has done for you on your case?
Absolutely, and hallelujah, Jesus. Yes, sir. I'm sorry, I gotta say it. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you.
All right.
Hallelujah, Jesus.
Court finds the plea is freely and voluntarily entered. Court accepts it. On 22 CF 2135 and 21 CF 1879, court's going to revoke and terminate probation. Let's see. Sentenced to 11 months, 29 days, Okaloosa County Jail. Complete the ECLC at the Okaloosa County Jail. $100 cost prosecution times 2, $100 PD fee times 2, $50 PD app fee. In 24 CF 629, sentenced to 11 months, 29 days, Okaloosa County Jail. Complete the ECLC at the county jail. $7, let's see, is it $570 court costs or $870 court costs? Or which is it?
$870, Your Honor.
$100 cost of prosecution, $150 PD fee. Each case's sentences are concurrent with each other. Credit for time served. He'll be awarded credit for time served on both cases, or all cases, adjudicated guilty. So, That looks like that's it, right? Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much.
The-
Hosanna in the
Judge, the victim is here.
highest. I love you, Mom. I love you, baby. I love you, Mr. Barry.
Love you too.
Hallelujah, Jesus. Thank you, God.
Managed to collections, John.
Yeah. That is, I think, the Holy Ghost. Took him over it for a minute. So I'm not going to hold him in contempt. I think he just kind of sort of didn't have a choice, I guess, or something. I don't know. All right, who is this?
This is Joshua Ramsey.
Joshua Ramsey, okay.
For next week? Okay. Your Honor, if we could put this on for 7/1.
July 1st, 7/1. Thank you, sir.
Mr. Smith. We've reached agreement in this matter, if I may approach, Your Honor.
All right.
Derek Smith.
All right, this is 24 CF 966, State of Florida versus Derek Smith. Mr. Smith, would you please raise your right hand to be sworn? You swear the testimony you give for is course of truth, so help you God. All right, you want to enter a no contest plea to the charge of possession of a weapon by a convicted felon, second-degree felony, possession of controlled substance, a third-degree felony, possession of drug paraphernalia, first-degree misdemeanor, correct?
Yes, sir.
Did you read and sign this plea and sentencing agreement form?
Yes, sir.
Are you aware of the rights you're waiving by entering this plea? Anyone force you or threaten you to enter this plea?
No, sir.
Are you under the influence of any medication or drugs that prevent you from knowing what you're doing here today? Are you happy with the work Ms. Rivers has done for you on your case? Court finds the plea is freely and voluntarily entered. Court accepts it. Judge you guilty in all counts. $515 court costs, $100 cost of prosecution, $150 PD fee. 1 year drug offender probation, followed by 2 years standard probation, substance abuse evaluation and counseling. No weapons, waived cost supervision. On count 3, you're sentenced to time served in the county jail. So, okay? Okay, thank you. Was I supposed to get a score sheet with this?
Was it a felony?
I will provide it right now, Judge.
Your Honor, this is Tina Proctor before the court on 24 CF 981. We just filed for a bond reduction hearing for Thursday, so we would ask to continue her to Thursday, so we do a bond reduction hearing.
Okay,
No objection.
June 27th, thank you.
Thursday for the bond hearing.
Okay. So where they do that?
Mm-hmm. Your Honor, this is Gregory Spears. He's before the court on 12 CF 1016, 12 CF 1017, 24 CF 652, 532. State.
That's fine. Yes.
All right, July 1st, thank you. They're going to work on your case, Mr. Spears.
Smith?
Uh-huh.
Do you want to? May I approach with the score sheet?
Okay.
Thank you.
a visit. All right, Your Honor, this is Tristan Stewart. He's before the court on 23 CF 2784, 23 CF 2786, 23 CF 84, 85, and 86. Your Honor, we're going to request a continuance to 8/26. We're in negotiations with the state.
August 26th, thank you.
Mr. Taylor.
Your Honor, this is Todd Taylor. He's before the court on 24 CF 576. We're going to request a continuance in this matter to 8/26.
August 26th, thank you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Your Honor, we want to leave this set for trial.
All right, July 1st, thank you. Thank you.
True love.
Your Honor, this is Chayton Trulove. He's before the court on 24 CF 60. We're going to request a continuance at this time to 8/26.
August 26th, thank you.
Got a disc to go over. Okay.
Thank you.
This is Ronald Ward before the court on 22 CF 2470, 22 CF 2142, 23 CF 2729. We're going to request a continuance to 8/26.
August 26th, thank you.
All right. I'll get them to try to check on it. Your Honor, this is Daniel Wesson before the court on 24 CF 2783. Sorry, 783, and 23 CF 2429, 23 CF 1608. We're going to announce ready for trial on 24 CF 783.
Okay. July 1st.
July 1st.
Justin Williams.
Your Honor, this is Justin Williams. He's before the court on 21 CF 2975, 22 CF 36, 24 CF 678.
This is Justin, not Dustin, all right? Justin.
Correct, Your Honor.
J, with a J.
Yes,
Okay.
Your Honor. If we could put this on for 7/1, Your Honor.
July 1st, thank you.
Okay.
Mr. Young.
Was that for a plea or a trial?
Your Honor, I'm not 100%. I think it'll be a plea. He said he'll plea out to what he scores.
That sounds fair.
Okay.
Your Honor, this is Terry Young before the court on 21 CF 2776. We're going to request a continuance at this time.
August 26th, thank you, sir.
Ms. Brothers, you still got juvenile, they're on the way.
Okay.
I'll just let you know as soon as we get them here.
Sounds good.
Mr. Russell.
To, I believe, Kilburn.
Charles Russell, Public Defender's Office. Judge, this is Daniel Kilburn. Case numbers are 17 CF 3565 and 21 CF 452. We'd like to leave the cases on the trial docket. We're trying to go to trial on the 17 case. The state has a amended child hearsay notice that's set for hearing Thursday, so we'll be back Thursday, but keep the cases together.
I was listening to some child hearsay. Was it on this case?
No, Your Honor, that's with Ms. Flowers and
Oh,
Bergman.
that's
It
right.
might have been the Shanefield case, but we'll have the same thing for
Okay. So what day did you want to have?
Leave them for Thursday, Judge.
Thursday? Okay.
Miller.
Judge, this is Larry Miller. Case number is 20 CF 2060. Mr. Miller was recently arrested on a new charge. It's coming in for a pretrial detention hearing Thursday. So at this time, we're going to ask for a continuance of the 2020 case that's set for today, because we need to find out if that case is going to be involved in this old case that I have. So
He's
8/26.
set for, I think we had a continuance on Mr. Miller from last week.
Yes, sir. State
And
was gonna
so I guess we'll take it up Thursday.
Yes, sir.
No, wait a second now. This Thursday, we'll take it up this Thursday. Okay.
Thursday
Yeah.
on the new case, yes, sir.
All right.
But on the 20 case, which is the one we have today, 8/26, we'd like.
You want what?
Pretrial conference on 8/26, because this is the old case.
Oh, okay.
That's
I
set for
got you.
today.
All right. Thank you. August 26th.
Mr. Williams, if you can work with it, we're gonna give preference.
Sure.
Marshall?
Do I have track of how many trials we've announced for trial?
A few.
You have 3.
2?
I have 3.
I have 11.
You have 11?
Yeah.
3, 2? Be busy.
All right.
10 years on Betty.
Judge, what I'm going to suggest that we do on this is, I'm still waiting to get an actual hard copy score sheet on it. They have finally put a number on the offer. Let's set it for 7/1 without subpoenas, and
All right.
hopefully she'll get that to me
July
before
1st.
Wednesday is when I'm going to do my next set of jail visits. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
All right. All right, I'll come back out and see you Wednesday, okay? Wednesday or Thursday.
Thank you.
Ms. Reyes?
Okay. Judge, this is Miss A.L. Martinez Reyes. Just one second.
It's Cody. Cody.
Yes. And what is the defendant's name?
Martinez Reyes.
Should have some statements from witnesses that we provided saying that it was a BB gun.
I don't think I have those statements, but no, 12-1 is appropriate. DOC.
Okay. All right.
12-1 DOC, you get out quicker than 11-29 in the jail, I think. They give you a much quicker, much more gain time in the prison than they. How much time has he served in county jail so far?
He's got several months in, Judge.
Several months?
Yes, sir. I want to say one of the cases is much older than the other case. We got a bit more recent 2024 case, and he's got an older 23 case as well. You want to think it over and talk with your folks or your people, and because I know you've got a relative here today. Judge, I feel like I'm loading up docket day and loading up my jail visits, but we can put this one on for
12-1 concurrent is what the offer is?
a total of 12-1, yes, sir.
And he's, how many months has he spent in jail already?
Judge, I can pull the file and try to calculate that out for you, but he's been in jail since I've been appointed to him.
The arrest date on the new case was January 22nd, so probably from since then.
Yeah, the other case, Judge,
I'll be in one more.
looks like, looks like he was arraigned in September on the 23 case, and then looks like he was arraigned on the newer case on April 22nd, and the arrest was in January. So in one of the cases, he's only got since January. On the other case, he's got, looks like it's got an arrest date of 8/5/23. He, of course, wants to do probation. I've suggested to him that a county jail sentence might put him in less future jeopardy. Because if he violates probation, then he's going to
August
definitely go
26th, I
down.
guess.
All right, Judge.
All right, thank you.
All righty.
See if y'all can work it out, we'll move you up. Thank you.
Give me just a second, Judge, to... Judge, I'm going to move to continue this.
August 26th, thank you.
Thank you. Judge, we need to leave Mr. Norris on for docket day. I'm going to continue to talk with the state about it, and I need to put a tactical decision in front of the defendant and let him make the
All right,
decision
so
on it.
August,
Okay, so I'm going to come out and see you on
July
Wednesday.
1st. July 1st, then.
Lior, continue, Your Honor, right?
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Thanks, sir.
This is an extradition matter. Looking at I went out and spoke with him. I've explained to him what the issues are in an extradition and the rather limited issues. It's just whether or not he's the same guy who's named in the warrant, and whether or not the person who signed the warrant is actually a judge. He's been in jail now. It was April 25th when we were in court before. It set it off 60 days. Tomorrow will be actually today because of the 31st, will be the 60th day. And Tennessee hadn't come to pick him up or anything like that. And I don't know whether or not there's been any movement towards the governor's warrant or anything like that to try to get him, start the extradition process. So Judge, and I'll grant you, it's been an awfully long time since I had to look at this rule, but I think we're coming up on the amount of time where the court's going to have to let him out on some kind of bond or something like
No,
that.
isn't it 30, I think it's 30 days, isn't
Well,
it?
he hasn't signed the warrant, he hasn't signed the waiver.
Oh.
So if he
Well, but
signs
they
the
still
waiver,
have to
then.
provide
60 days.
on, they still have to proceed forward on the
Governor's
extradition.
warrant. So,
Yeah.
it's, from my notes, we have been in contact. So there's a Deputy Payne out of Rutherford County, Tennessee. They're working on the governor's warrant.
Working on it. What's what is the charge in Tennessee?
It's
5 counts
bad.
of sexual battery.
Yeah, it's the charge is bad. Again, like I explained to you, this is not where we argue whether or not you're guilty or innocent of this. This is just, give me 5 seconds with him, Judge.
My days are up.
Okay. Judge, he's not interested in waiving extradition on it, so we need to do whatever the next step in the process is. You know, our position is that there's been 60 days for them to proceed on this, and
Has the
he's
state
still
of
here.
Tennessee done anything, or you just have some officer saying, well, we're going to work on it, or we're working on it?
Judge, all I have is that the officer is moving forward with the governor's warrant process.
What kind of bond are you looking at?
Judge, I honestly, it may be a situation where the court has to release him on his own recognizance if the time periods have passed. If the court,
Y'all bring him back on the 27th, bring him back Thursday,
okay.
and check into those things so I know exactly where we're at.
Yes, Judge.
All right,
Okay.
so we'll bring you back on the 27th.
Y'all find that out. It must not seem they're all that concerned if they hadn't done anything in 60-something days.
Okay. Yes, sir. Judge, this is Zachary Henderson. He's wants to look at some discovery information on it. I'm going to move to continue him. I think we've already got the
All right,
trial
August
docket.
26th.
Thank you.
And this is Howard.
Everybody, by law, gets credit for all time served.
Oh, okay.
Okay? We don't have to ask for that. That's automatic. You have to say, I waive it, not to get it. Okay?
Is this a plea? I'm going to give you credit for time served. I do everybody. All right, this is State of Florida versus Jordan Lee Howard, 24 CF 475 and 21 CF 2303. What's the 21? Is that a VOP?
It's a VOP, Judge.
We're here
It's
on a
been tracking.
VOP. Oh, I see it. Okay. So you want to plead no contest on the 24 CF 475 battery on someone over 65 years of age, a third-degree felony, burglary of an unoccupied conveyance, a third-degree felony, and possession of controlled substance, MDMA, a third-degree felony, and admit violation of probation in 21 CF 2303, correct? Did you read and sign this plea and sentencing agreement form? Are you aware of the rights you're waiving by entering this admission in this plea of no contest?
You understand the rights that you have that were on the form that I gave you? Okay.
All right. Has anyone forced you or threatened you to enter this plea and admission also? Are you under the influence of any medication or drugs that prevent you from knowing what you're doing here? Court finds the admission and plea is freely and voluntarily entered. Court accepts it. You are on, let's see. On 24 CF 475, judge guilty, sentenced to 11 months, 29 days county jail with ECLC classes while incarcerated. Each count is to run concurrent. Each case is concurrent. Revoke and terminate supervision. No contact with the victim. Court reserved jurisdiction to determine restitution for 90 days. $967 court cost, $100 cost of prosecution, $50 PD app fee, $100 PD fee. And credit for time served. Is this a concurrent sentence?
It is, Judge.
Okay, concurrent.
Both cases concurrent.
Both cases are concurrent, and each count is concurrent, and credit for time served on each case concurrent.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay?
Outstanding monies to collect.
That's it? Yeah.
Yes.
They're going to probably fingerprint you over there. Judge, it seems Mr. Hudson got arrested on the 20th, and I learned today that, because when I checked the jail list on the 20th, he wasn't on it yet. It looks to me like it's basically the same charge, so it's going to be a felony. We need to pass this and just try to do them all together.
It's going to be an open plea to the court, Judge. The state's not going to have an offer on this.
I mean, what's he charged with?
It's a bunch of,
Well,
it's
you-
called
you-
911 a lot, and it's been unjustified, so.
And Judge, he's talking about doing that, but I don't, have you filed on the newer case?
I haven't had time.
It makes more sense to, are you going to maybe not file if he pleads to this one?
Yes.
Okay, okay. Judge, it looks like he wants to go ahead and just plead straight up to the court.
Are these misdemeanors?
No, Judge, they're felonies.
How many felonies? I mean, how many counts?
Hang on a second, Judge.
The only reason why I do it because my phone was off the service when I just got out of jail and stuff.
Hang on a second. Hang on one second.
Yes, sir.
So, Judge, his lowest permissible sentence is 34 months of prison. So that's why we're asking for the open plea, because that's what we would ask for.
Judge, his file is with my out-of-jail people. I didn't learn he was in jail until this
Why don't
morning.
we bring him back Thursday?
All right, Judge.
And so I know more about what his background is and all that. And
Yes, sir.
does he have a prior record?
Yes, sir.
I mean,
He does.
34 months. He must have a substantial prior record, I guess.
Most of the time, it's kind of minor things. He's a local man. He kind of supports himself by doing various odd jobs and stuff under the table for restaurants and things like that, taking the
Well,
garbage out.
I got you. Well, we'll see him Thursday, June 27th.
All right, Judge.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, Gary, I'll see you. Okay. Judge, Judge, let's pass this either for Thursday or for Monday. He's asked me to make it, well, I'll just go ahead and make it now. Can we come down off the 12.1? I think you're looking for 12.1 is what my notes say. My understanding is that he'll come down off the 12.1 and just make it a county jail sentence, you'll plea. Is that right?
Yeah, I don't agree to that.
Okay. All right, so we don't have an agreement on it, Judge. I'll just ask to continue it then.
How much
It's
time
not-
has he served in jail already?
6 months. I've been in jail 6 months already.
Y'all want 12.1 prison?
That's correct, Judge.
You get out of prison a lot quicker than you get out of jail.
Yeah, you would.
You want to take 12.1?
What do you suggest?
All right, Judge, he indicates that he'll go ahead and accept the 12.1. Let me grab his file and see if I can just alter the old offer. Judge, actually, it looks like I'm going to have to type that up. I had him waiting on a report from a physician.
Can we bring him back like Thursday or Monday so we don't hold everybody up?
Yeah, we can do that.
Who we holding up?
All the other defendants.
Well, and Judge, there's something that I need to talk.
All right, June 27th, Thursday. All right.
Okay.
Questions?
August 26th.
That's a bit.
Is it? It's on use. It's not anything bad for y'all. Okay. Judge, we've been trying to get her evaluated, and it hasn't happened yet. I'm going to have to ask to continue it one more time.
August 26th.
What's she getting evaluated for? Competence?
Mitigation, largely.
Isn't this? Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're done.
Isaac?
Come stand over here, Ms. Isaac. Judge, we've got a court-ordered eval here. We're just awaiting the results.
August 26th.
Thank you, Judge. Okay, ma'am.
Well, what does that mean?
What that means is that you're going to come back on August 26th, okay?
To do what?
For court,
For what?
for this.
Why do you keep pushing it out?
We're waiting on an evaluate. He's waiting on an evaluation, apparently.
For me?
Yes, ma'am.
Some kind of doctor's evaluation, I believe.
I don't want it pushed out that late. Is there any way we can do the evaluation here?
No, ma'am, there isn't.
We have to have a doctor do that, and none of us are doctors.
Well, can you pull my records from Colorado as you were supposed to, sir?
August 26th. We'll
Thank you,
look at it
Judge.
then. Thank you.
You're Kristen?
Yes, sir.
All right, Judge, this is another one. She's back before the court for sentencing. She's a PTI failout. Typically, that's going to involve, since there's no agreement, I know what I always ask is I always ask withheld probation, let her finish up in an early term. But I think probably we're going to want to set it off for a miscellaneous date to actually have a
We'll
sentence
start
here.
with August 26th.
What the heck?
Who is that?
Oh, the girl.
What's her name?
Isaac?
One we just did.
Yes, Judge, there's a reason.
All right, she's having mental
ma'am,
issues.
We're going to. Today, this is not your sentencing right now.
Oh, when is
When did you want to bring her back on a miscellaneous for?
Well, did
I
you?
could do it Thursday. I mean, it's not, anything
Okay.
too in-depth on my end of it. We've already spent more time on it than I probably anticipated.
we can do it today?
She'd like to just go ahead and do it today, Judge. So I tell you what, I'm going to ask the court, since she was on PTI and she failed out of PTI, I'm going to ask the court to withhold adjudication of guilt on her, put her on a period of probation, but allow for early termination once she completes the requirements that she had not completed yet on PTI. And then the state will make their argument.
That's fine. We revoke and terminate, and she
Well-
pays court cost.
Well, she was,
No, it's a PTI record.
yeah, it's pretrial intervention, so.
Right.
If she successfully completed.
So now we
it,
just need a sentence.
Right, we need a sentence, or what I'm asking the court to impose as a sentence is basically require her to complete the PTI, giving her a withheld, she's already entered a plea. Give her when she went on PTI, she entered a plea.
Right.
Give her withheld, put her on period of probation with the condition that she complete whatever outstanding portions of PTI she has.
I'd be fine if we just withheld and
pay court cost?
And pay court cost.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, she'll do that.
That's fine.
All right, what was the PTI, what was the charge?
Judge, the underlying charge was possession of controlled substances.
She's already entered a plea, right?
She already entered a
All right.
plea when she went into PTI.
I'll withhold adjudication, sentence you to pay standard court costs, give you 180 days to do it, or it goes to a judgment.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you, Judge. Okay,
Thank
Kristen.
you.
Perfect, Judge.
Please don't bang on the door on your way out.
Okay, that's fine.
Whittington is mine.
Your Honor, this is page 84, J.C. Rycroft, 23 CF 1968. This was a PTI failure, and he is back for sentencing.
What was the charge?
Your Honor, the charge is misdemeanor battery, touch or strike.
What did was the state looking for?
We just asked for a anger management course. So if we put him on a term of probation to do anger management.
How long has he been in jail?
How long have you been in?
Since the 25th.
May 25th, this time, Your Honor. He was in jail before he pled out to the pretrial diversion for a month before that.
I'd rather just, I think, sentence him to time served.
State's fine with that, Judge.
Has he got a prior conviction, adjudication?
Yes, Your Honor.
Adjudicate him guilty, sentence him to time served in county jail, and standard court costs, 180 days to pay it, or goes to collection.
Done. No probation.
Don't violate the law, because you're too young to start heading down this road, and you may not have a soft, kind-hearted judge in the future. Okay? Thank you.
Your Honor, this is Landon Whittington before the court on 23 CF 2875, 2876, 2879, and 24 CF 444. We're going to request a continuance in this matter to 8/26.
August 26th, okay.
Sure. Am I at bat?
You're at bat.
Okay.
I believe you're the last one
We did.
Since in another
Yeah. The judge already continued it based on that.
Guy Jackson.
Oh, Guy Jackson, okay.
No, I'm showing Robert King Jones, but okay. Oh, Guy, okay. Sorry, we've been bouncing around. Judge, we've done one round of depots in this. We had a number of failure to appears. This is a co-defendant with Mr. Anderson, I believe his name is, one of Marty Nopes' clients. It's going to have to be continued.
August 26th, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Guy. All right, hang in there, brother.
Let me see public defenders and state attorneys up there real quick.